But we also took the muscadine powder, the muscadine seeds and skins, and combined it with our powerful ginger and our powerful turmeric, as well as combining it with plant-derived trace minerals. Some of you might remember this is also something we discovered early on, was the benefit of having trace mineral supplementation. And we combined that together into a product called GTM. Hopefully you can see that. And that stands for ginger, turmeric, muscadine, and minerals. And so I'm going to take just a minute on the minerals and talk about the fact that we have been mining the soils, the same agricultural soils, year after year after year. We're growing our crops year after year out of the same farm soils. And as a result of that, the trace minerals, the ones that are not in large amounts in the soil and are rare and harder to find, have been mined out every year as we grow the produce again. Plant more corn, harvest the corn, plant more corn, harvest the corn. And so what farmers have done is they've started to use fertilizers, but those fertilizers that we're using today are chemical fertilizers. It's not like the ancient manure mixes and things that we used to use before the chemical fertilizers were around, where we were putting these organic materials back into the soil. Today, we're using NPK, which is a chemical fertilizer, contains only 3 minerals. So yeah, we're harvesting out all these minerals, but we're putting 3 back in. Well, why are we doing that? Because those are the 3 that produce large yields and production. We're not as concerned, right, on the agricultural side about the nutritional value. What we're concerned about is how much can we produce? What's our yield? And so NPK solves the yield problem. But you and I all know that if you've been farming and harvesting out those trace minerals year after year after year in the soil, and you're not putting them back in, the plants then wind up deficient. And that's the reality where we are at. Farm soils have depleted themselves of minerals. In fact, back in 1920, it was in a Senate document discussed on the Senate floor and accepted by the United States government that the farm soils in America had been largely depleted of these vital minerals. Well, what are they? Well, 60 of them we know are essential. And we're only putting 3 back in. So you can see that the mineral content of our food has been going down, down, down every year. And so if we don't supplement them, we're going to wind up deficient. And that is basically what's happened. Our food supply today has less minerals in it, especially of these trace minerals. And so we've added them to the ginger, turmeric, and muscadine, the GTM product, and so that we can get those trace minerals on a daily basis. And let me just tell you from my own experience of using fulvic trace minerals for the last 30 years, we see amazing results. People are deficient and don't even know. Many of the health problems that we face are a result of these deficiencies. So GTM.